up, gangstas? I hope you're doing well. Right now, the moon is at 88.1% illumination in the sign of Libra, which is very pensive, thoughtful energy. Headed towards that full moon in Sagittarius on the 23rd, which is going to be more the energy of inspired action, you know, feeling maybe even slightly impulsive or spontaneous. You know, that's at least the collective energy I've been feeling. So let's see who you are and what you can expect, you know, with this cycle, this lunar cycle kind of coming to its peak. Alright, so we have Earth, learning how to be human in the world but not of it. So this to me is very starseed energy. You know, it's like that light worker energy, that feeling of like being in the world but not of the world, right? Like having to exist within here, but you're not really participating with like the mainstream flow of things. You're here for a very specific purpose, and that is to like be in some kind of leadership position or some kind of like some kind of healing work or teaching work. There's like, you know, heavy demigod energy with that, actually. Before I even carry on to the next one, because this makes me think of like Hercules. You know, Hercules was the dopest. And the reason that we think that we know that is not because he had an easy life. It's actually the opposite. It's because he had a very hard life. It was because everything wasn't just handed to him. He had to work for all of it. He had to hold up the heavens for Atlas. He had to destroy Cerberus. You know, he had to go literally through hell and back. And, you know, just Pegasus by his side. And so I'm feeling kind of this similar energy with you, like almost like you, because of how your story has been, because of what you've experienced and stuff. This is what makes you great, as challenging as it may have been in a lot of parts of your life, right? And then we have the Seas of Mintaka. And this says, seeing potential, bringing unconsciousness to light, right? Which is, you know, really ultimately raising your own consciousness, and that in turn helps raise the consciousness of those around you, right? It's like the light unfolding, if you will. All right. Let's see. Also, don't get too hung up on potential either. I see this card as also kind of like understanding that like not everything will live up to its potential, right? Not society, not humans, not everything's going to do that. We can see the potential in everything and everyone. However, there's a level of needing to be grounded in reality too, right? Where we're not just looking at potential, we're also seeing like consistency, you know? We're seeing like that potential being not just realized but actualized, you know? It's like being brought into reality, if you will. And, you know, you could be helping somebody bring their potential to, you know, into their reality, to live up to their potential. We have Knight of Pentacles in reverse. In your recent past, I'm seeing that maybe something was very slow moving, right? Maybe you had expected something to be more fruitful or to come through for you a lot quicker. And it looks like kind of letting go of something that just simply didn't show up for you the way that you wanted, whether that was in business or in connections. We'll figure that out, right? And it's like, because the Knight of Pentacles is like somebody who talks the talk but doesn't walk the walk. He's the only knight in the entire deck that isn't moving. It doesn't feel like motivated to, you know, get the show on the road. The Knight of Pentacles is like always just standing there, just chilling. All dressed up, all ready to go, got his pentacle, you know, ready to make the offer, but just kind of stands there stagnant and doesn't actually like come through, right? And with that in reverse, I feel that you are releasing that stagnant energy. You're releasing people that just don't show up for you in the right way, whether that's, you know, romantically, professionally, friendshiply, however the fuck. You know, it's really about honoring yourself too, right? Because if people don't show up for yourself, you don't want to lose your sense of yourself in that, you know, because that can be spiritually and emotionally daunting, you know. Dropping before I can even shuffle. Alright. We have the Seven of Cups in reverse. This could be in regards to a romantic option. Because with the Seven of Cups in reverse, I see you shutting down options or just like, you know, maybe just not in that mindset at this time. Not really looking at romantic options. Or feeling like there is none if you are looking, you know, like feeling like the options suck. Which is fair. Okay, that's fair. Been there, you know. With the Chariot, Cancer energy, I feel that there's this energy of movement in your life, whether you're physically moving, or not. The Chariot represents like moving up, moving out, moving in, moving forward, movement. You know, this could be traveling, this could be literally moving to like a different place. A Chariot just, you know, it's really advising that, you know, you create this movement, you create this momentum for yourself, like experience new things, go in new directions, you know. This kind of energy of being fed up with, you know, shitty options of people who like just don't really show up for you the right way. I feel like it's perfectly fair to be walking away from all that, right? And to be like, hell no, over it. You know, like, I mean, it's just how it is, you know. These days, people are so diverse, right? It's not so cookie cutter anymore. So finding a partner is like trying to find a piece of hay and a stack of needles. You know, it's like, it's gonna hurt. You're gonna stab yourself several times trying to find that piece of hay, you know. And like at the end of the day, was it worth it? Like shoving your hand in all those needles? I don't know. So yeah, I feel like it's a very mature move to just kind of like switch your focus if you're not finding any like satisfaction in that area, right? With the Temperance in reverse, Sagittarius energy, I'm feeling that there's a bit of impatience. There's kind of like this energy of not wanting to wait, kind of tired of waiting for like a fucking unicorn, essentially. You're just like, you feel like you've exhausted like your efforts here in that regard. Alright. We have Five of Swords in reverse. And I do see that this is kind of a place of unrealized. And I feel like I'm almost reiterating what I said in my last reading, but there's like unrealized potential at play here. When you like let down your guard, when you let down your defenses, when you're not necessarily seeking out what is wrong with situations, and instead you start looking at what is right about this, right? It's kind of like taking a new perspective. The Five of Swords is very defensive energy. It's like trying to disarm the enemy and just very focused on that. And I'm seeing like kind of this energy of, like I said in my last reading, like non-resist, or yeah, like you're not resisting, right? You're just kind of like settling into the flow state of life and just kind of accepting things as they are, and that brings a lot of peace, you know, to do that. Yeah, I feel like, yeah, because then we have this Strength card, Leo energy showing up. And this is all about tapping into your strength, courage, and bravery, you know, really persevering, really focusing all your energy on things that are within your realm of control, right? Like your financial matters, your work life, even your personal appearance, how you take care of yourself, different things like that. It's like focusing your energy on those things rather than focusing your energy on externals. It's like a shift in your attention. And with the Queen of Wands, I see that this is what ignites this inspired action, right? Because the Queen of Wands is the queen of fire, you know, she's all about the passions and igniting that. She's the most envied and beautiful queen in the entire deck, you know. She is the embodiment of like feminine wiles, I guess, you know, and she's, you know, a strong leader and a powerful influencer, right? And I see you sitting in this energy. And this is, you know, not for the weak, right? It's not for the weak. And I feel that has a lot to do with your feelings in regards to the options at hand. Like, you're kind of looking at these options and you're like, I'm not for the weak. Like, I'm not for this. Like, there's, you know, you want to live your personal truth. You want to live by what speaks to your soul and what feels right within you. You don't want to just settle, right? Nor should you. Alright, let's see what else this deck has to say before we close out with some Kali oracles. Queen of Cups in reverse. I feel like there's an icebox where your heart used to be. I don't know, dude. It's feeling like very cold energy, right? The Queen of Cups in reverse is like you're not focused on love and attraction, right? That's the Queen of Cups. That's what the biggest focus is there. And with, you know, that in reverse, it's like, no, that's not even your biggest focus. Right now, you want to be living within your passions, things that you resonate with your soul, things that feel true to you in whatever way that is, you know, whether that's work or friend groups or how you spend your time in general and who you spend it with. It's very specific and goal-oriented energy. So Baba Tarini. When momentum is building and you don't know how to stop fueling the fire or reverse the damage, Kali brings grace and freedom from negative patterning and stubborn mindsets resistant to change. Now is a powerful time for spiritual work and healing practices. She will support the work, and much growth can come from it. The storm shall be gentled, and you shall emerge unharmed. And I feel like that's kind of the reassurance that somebody needs at this moment. You know, that shit does work out. Like, especially when you're, you know, in a place of non-resistance. You're just like, alright, I'm going with the flow. I'm seeing what the flow has to offer. We have Bhairavi Yogini. Face your fears, for it is the right time, and you are ready to overcome them. You will be given the power to fulfill your heart's desires. Embrace your path with confidence. Healing around belonging and abundance is taking place within your soul. You are spiritually protected from toxic energies. Recognize your inner divine badass and commit to your dreams with conviction. Khadga. A predestined series of events is due to occur according to divine timing. This has been orchestrated at a higher level to integrate the paths of people with whom you have soul contracts in this lifetime. Trust in the doors that close just as much as in the doors that open for you as a result. And that is what I have for you. I hope this was helpful. Namaste. I love you all, and I will see you soon.